Welcome to Dallas's Not at Home Cooking, where I give you all the secrets to making something that's somewhat edible if you find yourself on a raft. What you're going to need is something to cook with, something to cook in, and something to cook. If you're just opening up your Coleman stove, you're going to see something like this. You notice this thing fits into here. This thing fits into here. It screws in hand tight. Got this nice thing here. This is like a pasta guy. It's got the holes in it there. Top comes off conveniently. And look, it's like a Russian doll. Nestled in there. I got coffee cups and tops and some sporks. Spork and Mindy. And a little kind of a frying pan. And some plates. Ta-da! To light this thing, once it's hooked up, you can see how it's hooked up. You just turn your burners all the way on, counterclockwise. Now you can hear it coming out. Now they say that you should use a long match, but if you don't have one because you're on a raft, you can always use a little piece of a Coors Light box to get in there. And boom, we got some flame. We got a hearty stroganoff recipe. So here's an issue. It wants you to whisk contents of pouch into 4.5 cups of boiling water. I don't have any boiling water with me, so I've got 3 choices. I got 4 choices. I can drink river water, which I don't want to do. I can drink the water that's in the bottom of my cooler that started off as ice at Stewart's, but that's got like bugs and pieces of dirt. I could drink club soda, which would do in a pinch, but everybody says Coors Light is like water, so I'm going to do that instead. So as you can see, I've laid everything out. The trick to cooking on a boat is preparation. So that's a train going by, you might be able to hear it. 1 cup is 8 ounces. So each one of these is going to be 1.5 cups. So you go like this, and put a cup of beer in there, you see, and then another cup, and I guess that's only going to be 3 ounces. So I need 1 more beer. I didn't prepare, you see, so hold on for 1 second. I'll get that other can. All right, so 1 more can here of beer. Sometimes it's good for circulation to kind of spin it around. Okay, then you want to take this pot of yours here, and then you want to put it on there, and then take the top, and if you put the top on, it boils sooner, so that's good. So as the water's boiling, I'm going to prepare some of my special ingredients to really spice up this dish. One is this beef jerky that my friend Joe Galgana dropped off at my house before the trip. And I'm going to use this knife here to cut it. You see? Like this. I'll do that a bunch more times, and then I'll have like some square pieces. Then the other secret ingredient is some Doritos that are stale and crushed up already and probably on the verge of going rancid. So I'll throw a couple of those in there. I think that's really going to make this dish pop. As that's waiting to cook, I just need to cut to a word from our sponsors. Lionheart on the Green. If you're watching this video in a mirror, you can read this. If you're not, then go to Lionheart on the Green right now. It's great. There's a million things to do. All right, so I can hear that Coors Light boiling. seems like it's about to boil. They call that a rolling boil. You could see like some white spots where the foam is starting to. Now the trick is to sort of open this. I always find it more satisfying to use a really sharp knife and really just cut the hell out of it. So then it said I'm supposed to whisk this in. Oh, you gotta remove the freshness oxygen absorber. That's what makes it last through the nuclear war. I'm actually gonna crush these up a little bit so I don't have to use my teeth as much later. And then I don't have a whisk, so I'll just have to use my knife. There you go. Nothing left. It makes a good trash container for everything else. So you want to kind of stir that up there and get these little, all those little flavor particles around there. Stroganoff. It does actually, all kidding aside, it does smell pretty good. Now, let's see. Now, you gotta reduce heat to medium and cook for 20 minutes, stirring frequently. I will pause it for that part. Now, as the water's boiling, the other thing you can do is put on socks and a long sleeve shirt, even though it's like 80 degrees, because you're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Don't forget to do that as you're cooking. All right, the sauce is getting thick, and it will thicken more upon standing. So now you want to put in your Doritos and your beef stroganoff there, and kind of give it a turn like this with your knife. Make sure you get the burned stuff off the bottom as you're going around there, because that's going to be hard to get off tomorrow. Give that a good turn there. Kind of scrape it. If you have some sort of a palm sander or something, you can use that on the bottom of the next day. It does help to kind of turn the pan though, so a different part of the heat is touching it. Now we're almost done here. So now when everything's ready, you want to pour it onto the plate like this. And my serving suggestion is, you can garnish it with a leaf or and a date, and probably some whiskey. So that's it. If you want more recipes, check out my website, DallasTrombley.com. Oh, let's try it. Oh man, that is so good. Until next time.